Hello, we're looking at example 11 from your textbook. We're talking about geometric sequence questions. Just going to do a few examples so you can get an idea of how to solve different types of questions that have to do with geometric sequences. Okay, so example 11, page 19. Given that U1 is 81, okay, so we know U1 is 81, and U6 is 1 over 729. So we know U6 is 1 over 729. Find the values of U2, U3, U4, and U5. Okay, so we need to find these. Okay, I need to find those numbers such that the sequence is geometric. So it wants it to be geometric. All right, so we need to fill in these blanks. So we know that the formula for geometric sequence, UN, the general term, meaning it will represent any term for any given n position in the sequence. U1 times r to the power of n minus 1. Okay, so what do we know? We know U1 is 81. Okay, so we could fill that in there. And we know U6 is 1 over 729. So let's say U6 here, and therefore R would be 6 minus 1. But we actually know what U6 is, so we can fill that in. And now we have 1 over 729 equals 81 R to the 5th power. So we divide both sides by 81. Or multiply both sides by 1 over 81, whichever way works for you. I'll write that down as a step. We're going to divide by 81. Okay, which means dividing by 81, same as multiplying by 1 over 81. So now we have this. R to the 5th. All right. So we better find out what that number is. Poke that in our calculator. It's 729 multiplied by 81 is 59,049. 59049 is R to the 5th. We take the 5th root of that on both sides. 5th root of this guy. And again, need to do that in our calculator. 5th root of this guy. I like writing lots of steps, as you know. All right, and that brings us to, so when we take the 5th root of that, we get 1 over 9. Okay, so 1 over 9 is equal to R. Okay, so we know R is 1 over 9. Excuse me. All right, now we can fill in the blanks because we know the rest of the information. Let's get my green. Oops, sorry, tipped you over. Okay, U2 then will be U1 times R to the 2 minus 1. So U1's 81. R is 1 over 9 to the power of 1. So 81 divided by 9 is 9. Okay, so now U2 is 9. U3, 81, R to the power of 3 minus 1. That's 81 R squared. U3, oh, we already know what R is, so we can fill that in. 1 over 9. 1 over 9 squared. Hello, Ryder. Hey, puppy. You stay here with me, okay? And so that's going to equal 1, because 1 over 9 times 1 over 9 is 1 over 81. So that is 1. Let's keep going here. U4. And we could actually just follow this pattern, couldn't we? We know that this next one's going to be multiplied by 1 over 9. So that's going to equal 1 over 9. We know that that number will then be multiplied by 1 over 9. So that's going to be 1 over 81. And then this number, again, multiplied by 1 over 9 to give us 1 over 729. I just want to double check that again to make sure that 81 times 9 is indeed 729, and it is. Excellent. There's example 11.